according to their responsibilities.
And what should our expectations be about expanded hours of operation?
So starting July 1st, we are going to start a pilot where we will go Monday through Friday till midnight. We will monitor that for over about 3 months to determine if we need to expand further. But we did benchmark some other municipalities throughout the U.S., and what we've seen is that many of them were 24 hours or had longer hours than midnight, and it didn't work because many residents did not call them after 10 o'clock p.m. So we thought it would be good to just start with a midnight shift from 7 a.m. to midnight, Monday through Friday, see how that works, and then determine if we need to pivot to a weekend possibility.
Is your current space, is it going to be adequate considering, full staffing and full build out and the added hours?
Yes, so we are hybrid, so all our agents work from home, which is the positive, and we've seen their performance excel even more, right, when we were in person. So we will continue that hybrid or remote stature as we continue to grow.
What's the length of the shift?
So they're 8-hour shifts. They're full-time employees. They have a lunch hour, 2 breaks, and they have full benefits as well.
All right, I will conclude just by noting I get a lot of really nice compliments about people's experiences, and not all the time. I mean, and sometimes you're only as good as the responding agency, allows you to be, which sometimes can be a challenge around here. That's it for me. Others?
I have a question. I want to distribute the flyer, Make the Right Call, and my staff has been trying to find it. We can't find it. Do y'all have a copy that you can email to my office?
Yes, ma'am.
Because I want to distribute that tonight at a community meeting.
Okay.
So mnorwood@atlantagA.gov.
We will. Councilmember Norwood, George's team will send it to you today.
Right. And send them a text and have them do that so we can get it not at 5 o'clock. That'll be really good.
As soon as I walk away, I'll make sure you receive it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ms. Bakhtiari.
Thank you so much. Hey, Commissioner Good. And I want to thank you all first. Hey, Joy. I want to first give a big shout out to Joy over here for all of the analytics and everything she sends me every single month.
She's
so
awesome.
I appreciate you for that. It actually has been a tremendous help for y'all to actually, for me to have a better idea of what's still open in the district and which departments to go to on different things. So I do appreciate that. And also thank you all for, I don't think we commend y'all enough for being HMIS certified and having the callers do that, because it is a big help. And I was going to ask a similar question that I asked E911 earlier, because the education component of, with this pilot coming up in July, which I'm very excited about. I want people to be aware of that, because also people have been so conditioned to understand that 7 p.m. is the cutoff time, that I want people to know so that they can take advantage of that, so that the numbers are accurate. Or do you all have anything currently budgeted to help with an education or a communications component in the?
Yes, we do. We're working closely with the Mayor's Office of Communication as well to ensure that we have marketing not only on Channel 26, but also in the news, in the media as well. And Joy could share a little bit about what they're doing there.
Good afternoon again. So we are doing all marketing through social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We're also at all community meetings, MPU meetings, passing out information, letting them know about it, as well as Commissioner said, news outlets and radio as well.
Oh no, y'all, I'm going to say 311 kills it on Twitter. I refuse to call it X. I will not call it X. On Twitter and all the other social media platforms. And you absolutely are at every single meeting. My team, we make it to District 5 team makes it to every MPU and every single one of those meetings. Everyone is always there. Right. And I'm just more so to assist you all, because as we know, a very small percentage of the neighborhood shows up to the MPU. And are y'all also on Nextdoor?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Bless you for that, because that platform terrifies me. So that is all wonderful. I'm wondering if there's other things that we can do in terms of, does that factor in radio, flyering, robocalls, pre-roll, any of that as well? In terms of comms?
Yes, we'll ensure we have those added to our plan, but we also need you all support as well, sharing it with your districts. That will help a lot when you're out and about.
Thank you. And I know I've asked this before, in terms of a closed loop system, a way to track something all the way through. I'm happy to see the increase in the budget for this year. And as the most forward-facing customer service platform, I'm glad to see that. But what do you think that you would need from council, from us, in order to get, I'm not going to ask for the 24/7 piece, we're working up towards that, but in terms of tracking something from start to finish?
Yes, so we're excited about our new CRM that's rolling out in September 30th. But what we're doing now is working with departments. So we ensure that if something needs to be escalated, we bring that to the department's attention by data, weekly and monthly, and in our meetings. We also have an escalations team that Joy oversees, and we put in a time frame for that. So I don't know if some of you that sends us emails for escalations, we jump on it right away, and we make sure to include a department to help get a resolve. So we've been, very proactive in ensuring that the customer get as much information as they can get with our manual processes, because currently the system is not that sophisticated to do that, but the new one will be.
And so this will this then eliminate the issue? Because I also want to emphasize that some of these issues are, it is unfair that they get put with the departments. I thought it was actually quite correct what Councilmember Shook said, what Chair Shook said about only being allowed as a department, only being as good as a department allows you to be. And I know that, for example, Watershed and DPW operate on different systems. So will the new CRM remove that issue?
Well, Public Works is on our same CRM. Watershed uses it as well, but they also have additional systems they use for billing and other issues. So we have the ability to pivot into Encuesta to see billing issues and concerns. But the goal is for it to be a centralized system, right? Everyone on this system, data is in one place, a repository of that, and also workflows are built in. So not only do we see it internally, but the customer sees it as well, where the cases from beginning to end. So it's way more developed, and I'm sure you all will be pleased with what we will launch in September.
Excited to see it and happy to hear it. So as always, thank you, and I yield.
Thank you.
I almost neglected to ask my annual question, which is, y'all are the repository of a tremendous amount of data because of the relationship you have with hundreds of thousands of people. To what extent is that data used, do you believe, by senior management when it comes to using that data as a lens to better understand which departments are doing a really good job, where some are lagging, who's doing a really good job, where the bottlenecks are? I mean, I know there's some cities where that information plays a huge role in cabinet meetings.
Yes, and we definitely share it with the Mayor's Office of Innovation and Performance. They use that data to make business decisions for the city. Of course, you all receive it as well, but commissioners and department heads, they receive it too. So they look at their monthly, quarterly, and annual data to determine where they need to improve services.
All right, I'll make a point of bringing that up when the executive offices come through. But and if it's not being used by all the department heads and the executive team, then, boy, that's a lot of really good information that's going to waste, I believe.
Yeah.
All right, if there's nothing else, well, thank you. We will let you get back to work.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
We'll try. All right, we're not quite ready for parks yet, so we will take a 7-minute break.